Time to do a breakdown on my favorite player versus my favorite team. I know you guys see the Luka jersey. Y'all thought I was a Luka hater? I'm a Luka glazer. They got James Harden guarding Luka. That's the power of LeBron James, man. I said what I said. Rui started off. LeBron and Reed's gonna demand good defenders, so Luka's not, I mean, he might get the best defender, but they can't put those big size defenders on him because they gotta stick LeBron. Icing the screen. That's tough. The lob threat of Jackson Hayes got Zoo out of position. Oh my God. We'll live with that. I gotta lie. LeBron fell asleep and then Luka fell asleep on that play though. Hayes couldn't finish. Reeves spin. Scoop. You see how they're loading up on Kawhi Leonard? This was the game plan. And it's very simple. This is how every team should guard the Clippers. When you got two guys over here on the weak side of the floor who are not the best shooters, you don't really need to worry about them. Luka came all the way off of Chris Dunn and is pre-rotating. And then Jackson Hayes just staying with Zoo. They're literally purposely not guarding Chris Dunn. He's being left wide open. Zoo just makes a tough shot right here. If the Clippers are going to win, you're going to make Chris Dunn beat him. Look, Chris Dunn is wide open. This is something he can do, though. Score off the dribble. LeBron pick and roll with Hayes. Lob it up. Harden on Rui. Harden. Ooh, what a pass. John Collins in the corner. He's got to hit those. Already talking about trading John Collins. I understand it. Spanish pick and roll. Zoo goes over the top. That means they have to switch and Luka is a three. Oh, what? Pay attention to Zubats, right? When he's coming up on the screen, here comes this back screen. He's going to fight over the top of the back screen instead of going underneath. But what this is going to do is... Actually, sorry. He's going underneath. What this is going to do, it means James Harden's going to have to step out and Chris Dunn is going to have to take the switch. So Reeves picked up by Harden. Late switch. That's a three. Nobody's stopping the ball. They do late. Kawhi's open. Flip screen. Step back. That's a Luka three. I cannot believe they put James Harden on Luka Doncic, bro. That was crazy. Thought for sure Harden was guarding. Oh my God. That's a Luka three. I feel like every Luka fan knows when a heat check is coming. Like you could just feel what he's about to do and you still can't stop it. Bro, he shot this beyond the hash against Kawhi Leonard. That's ridiculous. In the first quarter. And they put Kobe Sanders in and Kobe Brown in the game. Step back, that's a Luka three. My goodness. And here we go. Look at that. Got the switch they want. Hand down. Man down. Lakers love these sets. Like they show this just drag screen, double drag. They force the switch. That's all they're trying to do. They get James Harden off of Luka and put the rookie on him. Kobe Sanders is not a bad defender, but you know that you don't want him to post up. When he gets on this wing, you don't want Luka to post up because you have Rui in the corner. So he's kind of sagging off of him. That's a deep three. My goodness. Kobe Sanders.
Sanders on the kick out.
John Collins. John Collins has not shot the ball well all this year, but of course he was shooting good last night. This Lakers play is something that we've been running every single night. Jake LaRavia is going to come set this flare screen for Rui to the corner, right? So it's going to force a lot of pressure on Jake's defender to go help. Because if you don't help, the flare is going to be open off this. So you got to worry about this. But if you switch, which they do, right? They're calling out the switch. Hey, I'm a switch. You take him, you slip. And Harden is not helping at all on the weak side. Easy. Game plan, you can't switch those flare screens right there. You got to live with that corner three. It's a tougher shot than that dunk. But we've done that 3 games in a row since LeBron has been back. Oh my God, that was quick. Luka with the block. Luka going all the way. Look at him turning on the Jets. Hey, Luka's cooking.
Oh my goodness.
Kobe Brown. Good pass though. Entry, really got him sealed. Double drag, get Batum on him off the switch. Snake the screen. Get to his spot, raise up. That's a foul. They don't call it. When I say that's a foul, like, a lot of people be like, there's no contact. He didn't hit him. It doesn't matter. He's out of position. He's trying to go over the top And now he's out of position. Luka already beat him to the spot, and now he's sliding into his body while he's going up. This is technically a foul. They're not going to call that in the playoffs, but it's technically a foul. You got to respect if the offense beats you to the spot, you can't slide into it. That could have been a charge. Just pay attention here. Marcus Smart is here. It is a little flop, though. I think Harden got out the way. Flip it baseline, go under the screen. That's a tough shot. My goodness, that's good defense. Zoom action at the top. They switch it. Gabe Vincent's late getting back, but Kawhi's not passing. He's getting a bucket. Chris Paul in the game. And this is one thing, as LeBron gets a block, but this is why. Like, the Lakers fronting Zoo, and then we're also helping off of these guys. Again, weak side of the floor. Look who's in the corner. It's Kobe Brown. Kobe Brown played 20-something minutes and took 0 threes. He's not going to shoot the ball. He's not a threat from shooting. You could just help off of him, and now you got 2 people got in Zoo, and you're allowed to switch everything. Again, the Clippers do not have the shooters in the game to play the way they want. Look at the block, though, by 40-something-year-old LeBron. I don't know how old LeBron is at this point. What is he, like 41? Reeves for 3, deep drop from Zoo. But we contain Zubats. That's a good shot by Chris Paul. He's got to take that. Because we're not worried about... Look at the weak side of the floor. It's John Collins and Chris Dunn. You could just help off of it. Now Zoo's got 3 people guarding him. Kawhi, it's going to hit a tough shot, ain't he? You just live with this, though. That's a tough shot. I was telling my friend who's a Clippers fan who was over watching. See, now they call the foul. See how he's sliding? Luka already beat Kawhi to the spot. I don't need to break it down. That's a foul. But I think they should call for Klay Thompson. Monitor the Klay Thompson situation. Beautiful. It's that stack pick and roll again, the Spanish pick and roll. Gabe Vincent coming up for the back screen. Because they blitz, you got to ghost this thing early. Well, John Collins is getting ready for the help to plug this roll, so, you know, ghost it early. Collins, I think, takes Gabe Vincent. Short roll, Maxi Kleber, just turn around and take the the free throw jumper. Going under the screen, James Harden getting all the way. That's tough.
Inside out.
Rui. His spin jumper. Rui's underrated, man. But you see, this is the difference between the Lakers and the Clippers. You got James Harden on the other end against the drop coverage, and they're helping. But our weak side is Rui, and he's a great shooter, and he could also catch the ball, rip through, and get a bucket. Kind of similar to like a Jaden McDaniels, and that is what the Los Angeles Clippers are missing right now. A Rui, a Jaden McDaniels, a Tamani Kamara. They need that. Because Kobe Brown, Kobe Sanders, Chris Dunn, John Collins, they're not it. It's not going to work. Harden stepped back over Kleber. There's a reason Zoo wasn't getting the ball. LeBron pulling a heat check without even making one before that. At least LeBron's still doing that in his career. Again, you live with this. John Collins has not been shooting the ball well this year. If the Clippers beat you, make it be those 2 guys.
Luka helps. Almost lost it. Kick it back out.
Kobe Brown refuses to shoot the ball. Now you got Chris Dunn on. Oh my God, goodness. Nostril, that's tough. They put Chris Dunn on him. Luka likes that matchup. Ooh. Okay, LeBron. Third quarter. Going under. Flip screen. Easy layup. Ice on the wing against John Collins. Ooh, pump fake step through. Bad defense by Austin Reeves. And I'm going to tell you why. Listen to the audio from Jackson Hayes. You can hear him yell out ice, which means you got to jump in front and force him baseline. This is the coverage. He calls it out twice. Said ice! Because Reeves did not ice the screen, and now Hayes going to be out of position. Hayes is trying to prepare for the baseline. Now Harden's getting to the middle. Somebody from the low side's got to help. But again, look at the weak side. They're just leaving Chris Dunn wide open. But Luka had to pick up Zoo because it was missed coverage. See Reeves and Hayes yelling at each other. Oh my God. You know it's coming. You still can't stop it. Now, everybody on TV knows it's coming, right? But it's just so tough because you got the roller and you could drive right behind him. So you have to respect the drive. And as soon as you back up, step back. Stop on a dime. Even without Ayton, you still can't really switch because he could cook the center. LeBron got Zoo on him, and he took him to the rim. Okay. Harden got Luka on him.
left
Got by
hand
him.
off, not missed the shot in the second half. 4 of 4.
That's unacceptable. 100% unacceptable. Because the Lakers love this set, right? This drag screen from somebody that they want at the wing with a mismatch. They want LeBron to get the switch on Harden. They don't switch. So the Clippers already blew up our set. John Collins falls asleep. This is Kawhi Leonard versus LeBron on the wing. Defensively, this is what you want. It's unacceptable by John Collins. What are you doing? There's a whole bunch of stuff going on right here. Okay. Do the same set again, the drag screen. They don't switch. LeBron is on the wing. We try to cut through again. It doesn't work. Okay. So now we have different options. It's not just going to be an ISO. We're setting flare screens. We're trying to force Zoo to help and then Hayes to slip. Let's see what happens. Zoo is so worried about helping that now Hayes comes and sets the screen, and now look where he's at. Look at all this space that LeBron is going to have against Zubats. So if you don't switch, the Lakers got counters. The team's been switching all year, so we haven't really... Harden here, tough three. Knows the switch is coming, just going to pull. There you go. See, that, they should have gone to that a lot more. But we see why they didn't.
Perhaps try. Right now, it's just Harden with James trying to stay with him.
Oh my God. But that weak side is fully committing to the help because they're not worried about these guys. See, now you got Kawhi. No, never mind. Oh my God. Harden with the vintage Euro. I was going to say Kawhi on the weak side, but then he went away or went towards him. Okay. It helps to have Kawhi back for Harden. Strong side help, and Harden didn't. This is bad defense by Harden right now. Like, it looks like he's going to just provide strong side help, which I hate, right? You're leaving a shooter open with nobody else to rotate. But then you don't even commit to the help. You're not committing to anything. You're just sitting here. And I love James Harden, but this, you got to help. What are you doing? You got to commit to what?
He's got 9 assists in the game. Luka,
yeah, he saw Kobe Sanders as food. Luka's been hunting these rookies, man. He did it against Ace Bailey. The pass there. I'm always pointing out this is unacceptable by Luka. I don't know why he's helping right here. I have no idea what he's doing. Guarding the handoff, maybe trying to cheat it. I don't know. But you know, if you're in the empty corner, we just ran that same play again. Again, look, they're sending the flare screens. You know, we're trying to dump it into Gabe Vincent, so you're going to have to help. As soon as you help right here, if this help happens, he has an open cut if the weak side doesn't come. It's just unstoppable to guard. You either live with the Gabe Vincent 3 or the LeBron drive, and if you help, the Jake LaRavia. I don't know how you guard that. Because of our IQ on our team, we know. And Jake LaRavia has honestly been able to run that play very effective as well. This is the IQ. The guy's setting the screen. Knows when to slip. Ooh, double behind the back. Reeves all the way. Kick to the weak side corner. LeBron James for 3. But you see, our weak side shooters can do something. Now the weak side shooter is Batum. So now Reeves can't help. See, Batum needs to play more. Batum needs to start. What the hell? That was travel out the ass. You know what? When I watched it live, I didn't think it's travel. So there's one dribble. He never... Oh, wait. I think he dribbled in front of his body right here. Did he? I can't tell. Oh, yeah, he dribbled again. Never mind. That's not travel. He just dribbled and I couldn't see the ball. I feel like LeBron will hit middies if he does that. Like that blowout dribble into the midi. He'll hit that. Wide pin. They switch it. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. It's just a simple wide pin down and they switch. You switch. This guy should be the only guy that could get open. Gabe Vincent taken by Chris Dunn. Kobe Brown gets back cut with Chris Dunn right here, and LeBron really tried this pass. I don't know how that was not a steal. That's crazy. Zoom action. Luka switches it to blow it up. Kawhi's being fronted. That's a foul. They didn't call it. Up on the screen, short roll, Jackson Hayes. Now, I was so impressed with Jackson Hayes at this moment of the game. Reeves going to get a bucket. We see a couple times down the court. Jackson Hayes playmaking in the short roll, which is something Ayton can do. Here we go again. They're coming up on the screen, so short roll, get in the free throw circle, make the right read. Look at Hayes, man. Harden got the switch on to Rui. Look at us loading up. Look at us loading up. And guess who we're helping off of? Chris Dunn. This guy cannot be in the starting lineup. I don't know how many times I had to say it. But now Harden is going towards the strong side. They're putting these guys on the strong side, and now Kawhi's on the weak side. So this weak side help can't happen anymore. But Lakers are still helping, even if it's strong side help.
Help from Reeves up top.
I mean, Chris Dunn can score off the dribble. So there's that.
You're a Clippers fan. You go.
But again, Jackson A short roll. That's 3 in a row. You try to blitz him, you try to switch, you try to play drop. He's scored on every type of coverage you've thrown at Luka. Uh-oh. Here we go. Jump hook by... Yep. That's a foul. They don't call it, but it also is a flop. I understand that. But Luka falls down. Chris Dunn's frustrated as hell because Luka's been drawing fouls all night and cooking, laughing, talking trash like he always does. This is not the first time Chris Dunn's gotten mad at Luka. So Luka comes up, he throws the ball in his chest, and then Jackson Hayes pushes him, and then he grabs Jackson Hayes on the chin, and Luka's just smiling the whole time because he knows he's gotten in Chris Dunn's head. Chris Dunn gets ejected. Play continues. My opinion, Ty Lue's going to get fired. He has to get fired. Now you're going to drop. It's just, what do? You pick your poison with the Lakers. I'm not mad at the defensive coverages. Everybody's going to talk about the Clippers are so bad defensively. Yes, they gave up 127 points. We've seen lapses, but Kobe Brown can't play. He can't play right now. Chris Dunn, John Collins, like those guys were scoring. So I'm not going to get too mad at them. Kobe Brown played 21 minutes and didn't take a single three and was not guarded at all the whole night. Chris Paul played 9. Brook Lopez did not play because they're worried about the drop coverage. They can't play Brook in the drop. But why are they playing Zoo in the drop then? You can't stunt from the top. If you usually drop, you usually go to stunt, but it's LeBron James. You can't stunt off LeBron James. So, okay, we'll help weak side. No, it's Austin Reeves. All right, we'll help strong side. No, it's Rui. That's what I'm saying. The Lakers offensively are unguardable, so you have to score on them. And the Clippers don't have scorers in the game. You just double team James Harden. What's the rest of the team going to do? Right here, I noticed that LeBron came up a little. You see, look at. He came up a little limpy. Game is over, though. I almost guarantee LeBron's probably going to miss the next game. Harden had 29. He didn't shoot the ball well. He had 9 assists. Chris Dunn actually hit 3 threes. John Collins hit 4 threes. But like I was saying, Kobe Brown played 21 minutes and didn't attempt a 3. Like, how is that even possible? He's left open. How is that possible? And then Chris Paul, 9 minutes. I understand Chris Paul's hunted. But I think they're so worried about their defense that they're not worried. Like, they're not focusing on their offense. James Harden is cooking right now. If you have the right lineup around them, they will be like the Lakers. Like the people say, Lakers don't have defense. Who's their defensive players? It doesn't matter. Because look at the scoring numbers. Luka has 43, Reeves has 31, LeBron has 25. You can't stop us offensively. This is modern basketball. The Lakers outscored them 135 points. I don't know why they don't see that. I don't know what you do. So I'm saying maybe you call, see if Klay Thompson's available, replace Chris Dunn, replace John Collins. You got Batum, say Batum, Klay Thompson, James Harden, Zubac, Kawhi. There you go. Yes, it's not the best defensive lineup. Oh my God, we're going to get hunted. You're getting hunted anyways. Now you got shooters, so Harden got space to work with Zubac. But right now, Zubac went 5 for 12, and it was hard for him because they didn't even respect the weak side of the floor and just helped on Zoo. And forced Chris Dunn and John Collins to take 12 threes. As for the Lakers, Luka Doncic shot 50% from the field, 58% from 3, hit 7 threes, 13 assists, 9 rebounds, only 3 turnovers. There's nothing you could say that he did last night that wasn't good. Right now, he's second in my MVP ratings. As a Lakers fan, Jokic number 1, not even close. Shea is third because they haven't played any winning teams at all this year. Now that might change coming up because they're finally going to play some decent teams. A lot of people are like, where are the Thunder reactions? Y'all have played 3 teams with a winning record, bro. I don't really care about the Thunder, I'm not going to lie. Also, I was watching back the 2012 playoffs right now, and I think that's where my Thunder discontent, not hate, but dislike comes from, because as a kid, they really made me mad. But of course, they had James Harden, so, you know, I used to like the Thunder, but I really don't like them anymore. But it's not about the Thunder. Lakers win. Luka scores 43. If you're still watching at this point, you're a real basketball fan. Also, Clippers, go get James Harden some help, please. Please. Also, if you guys want to check out more reactions, go hit the link in the description. Check out Patreon and become a member. Also, hit that like button to see a basketball appear. Enjoy the rest of your day. This is ZTAY. Peace.